talk about optioning books.
Okay.
Because it happens all the time and people don't necessarily know about it. And I wanted to ask you about the process. How do you know whenever you go into a room, do you get a phone call? Are you the ones going actively looking for options, or how does it work?
It really depends. I mean, there are people that approach us and say we're interested in this book because they read it online and they heard about it. There's books that we will take out and develop a pitch and work with a writer, and then we go out and try to sell it. So it depends on if someone approaches us or we approach them. Completely different. Usually, if you're taking something out and trying to sell it, you'll do what I call the water bottle tour, and your agents will set up like 20 pitches for you over 2 or 3 days, and you just go and you pitch 10, 15 minutes in a room, and then hopefully somebody buys it. I've only done that once where we didn't sell it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, only once.
Wow.
And every other time we've done that, we've been able to sell it to someone, option it. And the thing I think people don't understand is an option doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean it's going to get made.
Absolutely.
I mean, you know, we've had 54 options at Top Cow since I've been there, and we've only had 4 things made.
Wow.
So you sort of look at that. I don't know if that's a normal ratio. I sometimes see, like, we have probably right now 8 or 9 things under option. We don't announce a lot of it. And the reasoning is because people then
go,
what happened
to
the Darkness movie? What happened to the Witchblade movie? What happened to the Magdalena movie? What happened to this? What happened to that? You know, what happened to the Think Tank TV show? What happened to the Postal TV show? Well, it just in the development process, stuff gets killed.
Yep. I mean, you can do a pilot and never see it, or you can even just do a script and it won't come out. I mean,
it's usually the script phase that kills everything. And it's one of the things that Hollywood frustrates me about is they'll hire these non-comic book fans because they're, you know, on some show and they'll think that that'll get it made, and then they'll come in, they don't understand the material. They'll write a script, and it's just not good. And at that point, it's dead. That's happened to us so many times. It's really frustrating.
Do you ever want to say, hey, I want to keep this one and write it for the small screen or for the big screen, or do you ever kind of say, no, we won't even option that because I want to be involved in it? Is that?
No, because I have no interest in writing film or TV. I mean, I think I'm probably one of the rare comic book writers that has no interest in writing for film and TV. I just don't. I've done it. I wrote on Power Rangers for 2 seasons. I wrote a spec screenplay 15 years ago that I sold, got paid a good amount of money for it, and never got made. I like comic books. I read a comic book, and guess what? It comes out. I can show it to my wife, I can show it to my kid, I can give it to my mom and say, hey, look, I'm cool. You know, I get a big check for some screenplay that never gets made. What do I have for it? I have some money. Money's nice. I like money, but I don't need more money. I want shit made.
Yeah, it's a different, you leave behind a different legacy when things actually get made. And
well, and they get made the way you want to get them made.
Yeah.
You know, the one thing for better or for worse is I look at all my comics and I say, that's exactly how I made it at the time. And, you know, I hire editors. One of the problems I've had is since I pay everyone, it's getting good notes from people. Because people don't want to, you know, if you sign their check, they're not, this sucks.
Yeah.
You know, they don't say that. And so that's one of the reasons why I love Brian Hill so much, is that I use him almost exclusively to edit my stuff, because
he'll tell you the truth.
He tells me when I suck.
I think that's super important to have someone who's there who can be honest with you and actually give you and knows what they're talking about.
And Ryan Katie's really good about that too. Both those guys I trust. I send them my stuff, and I get good notes from them.